Good morning, Minister, Registrar of GMIT, invited guests, executive members of the Technoteachers Association, members of the SEC, school managers, teachers, and most importantly, our awardees and their families. A very warm welcome to you all as we gather here in Theatre 1000 on the GMIT Galway campus this morning for our annual National Students Awards ceremony. Just to point out before we begin, the emergency exits, hopefully nothing will go wrong, but the emergency exits, we have 2 at the back on your left and on your right, and 2 here at the front on your left and on your right. And could I just ask you all to make sure that your mobile phones are switched off, please? Thank you. Today is a very special day for 56 awardees and their families, and indeed their teachers, as they are recognised here this morning for their outstanding achievements across 8 different subject areas. The Technoteachers Association has been in existence for over 30 years, representing and supporting teachers of traditionally woodwork and drawing. Today these subjects have evolved into a wide range of technological subjects. The 8 executive members of our association who are here this morning have on a voluntary basis put this event together, and we are supported by a branch network throughout the country, and we provide support to over 1,000 teachers of our subjects nationwide. We also use events like this to promote our association on a national level. Today we recognise young achievers in the position of 4th, 3rd, 2nd and 1st across 8 subject areas. We are delighted that this ceremony is again being streamed live through the GMIT website. This stream can also be accessed through our own website, and this will be available to you at a later stage on YouTube. I would like to thank Mr. Pat Heffernan and the staff here at GMIT and our own Liam Fallon and Francis Burke for putting this together. Our first speaker of the morning is our chairperson, Mr. Padraig Cawley. Padraig, I invite you to stand.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you, Stephen. You're all very welcome this morning to Galway and to the GMIT campus for today's National Awards presentation. A special welcome to students and their families for what I hope will be a memorable occasion for everybody. I'm delighted to welcome Mr. Ciaran TD, Minister for Training and Skills, who has arranged his busy schedule to support and acknowledge your achievement. Minister Cannon, by his presence alone, underpins the importance of the awards which will be presented here today. I extend a special word of appreciation to Mr. Michael Hannon, who is the registrar here at the GMIT, for facilitating and supporting today's ceremony at this wonderful venue. The GMIT is a centre of excellence for teaching and learning, which reflects also the vision of our subject teachers and students. I welcome also the teachers, school management and the many invited guests who together represent the various strands of our education system. These various strands have facilitated the platform for the many achievements which we will award today. I am delighted to welcome representatives from the State Examinations Commission here today. Amongst the many duties of the SEC, they manage the preparation of examination papers along with other examination material and arrange the assessment of the candidate's script after they are returned from the many examination centres countrywide. The information which is used to determine today's awardees is secured from this body. Again, we share a common goal in this area of excellence of learning. We acknowledge the State Exams Commission for their cooperation with our awards event. It is interesting to note that the State Exams Commission oversees the examination and assessment of approximately 2 million individual components each year. This is truly a remarkable task. We are also joined today by representatives from the Inspectorate. This is a division within the Department of Education and Skills. Their core role is to visit our schools and evaluate the teaching and learning which is taking place, and also to support teachers and school management in helping to ensure that teaching and learning is happening at the highest standard possible. We gather then today with collective pride in this wonderful setting to celebrate the outstanding achievement of you, our most talented students who have achieved the highest mark in the subjects technology, technical graphics, materials technology wood at junior level, and at Leaving Cert level, technology, design and communication graphics, and construction studies. Students, the result of your study, dedication and application to task has brought you here today. This is a very proud day for you, your parents, friends and teachers. I wish to acknowledge in particular the support provided to you by your parents and families, not just during examination time, but from your earliest school days. Preparation for excellence and high achievement in the classroom begins in the home setting. The support you received from your parents may have been a little advice to get some rest, or maybe a word of encouragement when you were under pressure. In whatever form that support was delivered, your family's support was instrumental in you being here today. And a word now for your subject teachers. The honour of having taught and guided a student to achieving this outstanding level of success is one which only a few privileged teachers experience in their career. I extend my congratulations to your teachers and to your schools for their continued commitment to excellence in teaching and learning in our subject areas. It is truly a moving moment to see students and teachers sitting here shoulder to shoulder at the end of a journey which has resulted in such great success. I want to thank the national executive members of the Technoteachers Association who are responsible for the careful planning and execution of today's award ceremony. And I'm going to list them, just take a moment, and they are Martin Hayes, Tony Harrison, Patrick McNamara, Brendan Waldron, Francis Burke, Stephen O'Brien, your MC for the day, and Liam Fallon. In conclusion, I extend congratulations and continued success to our awardees as they pursue their chosen career paths and further studies. A quote attributed to W.B. Yeats, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." Awardees, I hope that your success, which we recognise here today, will fan the flame of ambition which will guide your success in the future. Thank you very much. I'll hand you back to Stephen. Thank you.
Thank you, Padraig. Our next speaker is the Registrar of GMIT, Mr. Michael Hannon. We are again delighted to be back here at GMIT, as we are always made feel extremely welcome each time we are here. Michael is a former teacher of our suite of subjects and is a past chairperson of our association. Michael, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Stephen. On behalf of GMIT, I would like to welcome Minister Cannon and welcome the Technoteachers Association, the executive that Padraig has outlined and named, the parents, teachers, friends and family members, and most importantly, the award winners. I congratulate all the award recipients here today. In doing so, I also congratulate your teachers for the help and support you received throughout the examination year. And let's not forget the help and support you received from your parents and family also. GMIT is proud to be associated with this celebration of excellence, and it is fitting that this ceremony is taking place in an institute of technology, where the emphasis is on applied learning with a student-centred approach. For those of you still attending second level, either TY or fifth year, I encourage you to have a look at the stands outside the door, as we are running an open day here today, which means that you can get extra benefit from your visit. You may not know that we have a campus in Castlebar that we refer to as the Mayo campus, and that is why we are called the Galway Mayo Institute of Technology, GMIT. We also have a very specialist campus in Letterfrack, known as the National Centre for Excellence in Design and Technology Education, where we offer a teaching programme that qualifies graduates to teach construction, DCG and the related junior certificate programmes. You will be glad to hear that both campuses have stands here today if you would like to find out more about and on behalf of more about what's actually available at those particular campuses. And I would like, on behalf of the Institute, to thank those people who came in from those campuses to be with us here today and give of their time. This is the second awards ceremony related to the technology subjects that GMIT has hosted this week. On Wednesday evening, the Galway branch of the association, in association with the staff of the Building and Civil Engineering Department, held an awards ceremony here for the best design and communication graphics assignment from last year's Leaving Certificate, based on entries from the Galway region. And again, GMIT was delighted to be associated with this recognition and celebration of excellence. For any of you not familiar with the new DCG syllabus, the assignment is worth 40% and is therefore a significant piece of work and certainly deserves its own recognition, which we saw here during the week. And I reckon that other branches around the country will quickly follow the example given by the Galway branch, and eventually we might even see the assignment being on the list for the national awards subject to the executive approval. I commented during the week at that ceremony, and I'm happy to repeat it here today, that I believe the Leaving Cert is getting an unfair press in relation to the overemphasis on rote learning. Neither rote learning nor training are words that I would associate with the learning in any of the technological subjects. All of the technological subjects are worthy of study for their intrinsic value and the adaptability of the education you receive to all areas of your life. The emphasis is on problem solving and project learning, thinking on your feet, and these are skills highly sought after by employers in all walks of life, not necessarily even related to the STEM subject areas or STEM careers. So, irrespective of what you are studying in third level, or indeed what you might study when you eventually get there, one thing is clear. The benefits of studying a technological subject will stay with you for life. And with that, I would like to wish you good luck in your career and congratulate you and everybody involved with you in your achievements that we are celebrating here today.
Thank you, Michael. Our next speaker, and we're delighted to say, is the Minister of Training and Skills, Mr. Ciaran TD. Minister, we are again delighted that you took time out of your busy schedule to attend our National Students Awards again. It is very, very much appreciated.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be here in my local Institute of Technology here in Galway, and it is indeed a privilege and an honour for me to join in this celebration of such incredible achievement by so many of our young people across this country. I want to thank Padraig, Cawley, the Chairperson of the Technoteachers Association, for inviting me to these National Student Awards. It's my third year attending here, and I always enjoy the occasion immensely. I also want to thank GMIT and Michael Hannon for hosting the awards. I know that they have a very, very long and indeed a very valuable involvement in supporting teachers of technology subjects all over this country. But most importantly of all, I want to welcome and indeed congratulate each and every one of our award-winning students here today. And I also want to welcome their families, their teachers and their principals. As you're all aware, and many of us who are a little bit on the older side can recall how, I suppose, traumatic and challenging we found these exams in the past, but students study extremely hard for the state examinations, both at junior and leaving certificate levels, and the standards that are achieved every year are incredibly high. And therefore, to have achieved the highest marks in the entire country, in junior cycle and senior cycle, in the suite of technology subjects that we're honouring today, is simply an incredible achievement. And I'm humbled, really am, to be here among such high achievers. Your hard work, your obvious talent, and your dedication has paid off, and it's rightly being affirmed and recognised here today. And just to give you quickly an indication of the scale of what you've achieved, let's hear just of the figures involved in these exams across the country last year. In 2013, in the junior certificate, 15,700 candidates set material technology wood, over 12,000 set technical graphics, and over 3,000 sat technology. In the Leaving Certificate, over 8,100 set construction studies, over 5,300 set design and communication graphics, and over 1,000 set technology, and over 2,800 students set the Leaving Certificate applied course. And out of all those astounding numbers, each person in this room today came out on top. And as you can see from the range of subjects for which awards are being presented today, the Technoteachers Association is very, very unique in representing teachers of such a wide range of subjects. And these subjects, quite rightly, are evolving, and they've evolved a significant amount over the last 30 years from the original subjects that I might have studied of woodwork and drawing. And the development and the introduction of these subjects has required teachers and students to constantly innovate and to embrace change and develop new skills. And of its nature, technology is an area of constant change, constant innovation, improvement and progress, which is very, very invaluable in today's society. And I spoke at an event that was hosted by the Engineers Institute recently, and the head of that institute said that the qualification that engineers have when they leave the Institute of Technology or a university or indeed any other institution roughly is a half-life of about a year and a half. And that engineers themselves, even having achieved such a high standard of academic achievement in their own lives, constantly need now and forever, if they are to remain relevant in their own industry, to update their own skills over and over again. Today is a very special day because as well as celebrating your achievement, it's also International Women's Day. And I'm delighted to see increased participation by girls in the very technical and creative subjects that we are celebrating today. But we need to see an awful lot more of that happening. And it's no coincidence that in my life, the most intuitive and inspirational people that I know are women. And technology is far too important a subject to be left to men alone. And a report published by the EU Commission yesterday tells us that women are significantly underrepresented in our digital economy. For example, only 9 out of every 100 app developers in the whole of Europe are women. So what we need to change this imbalance, and we have them here in this room, are inspirational role models, and I would encourage each and every one of the girls that are here today and that have succeeded to such a high standard, go back, be proud of what you've achieved, tell your peers that this is an exciting and inspirational subject that you're involved in, and I would also encourage their schools to celebrate these women's achievement in their own respective schools and hopefully encourage other girls and women to go on to study these subjects. As Minister... I know that you will all agree that the practical aspects of these courses, whether designing and making furniture, computer-aided design, and I'm always astounded by what's happening in SolidWorks at the moment, making scale models or demonstrating craft practices, they're a particularly enjoyable part of the courses and they provide a real, I suppose, a tangible sense of achievement when they're completed. I mean, to have the talent and to sit in front of a blank computer screen and 2 or 3 hours later to create the things that I see created is very, very impressive indeed. And the theoretical knowledge that the courses provide is also invaluable. As Michael said earlier, in combination, the skills and the knowledge that are gained by studying these technological subjects are not only directly related to those technological subjects, but they're also transferable to many other careers and many other future areas of study. These technology subjects also aim to encourage students to express themselves, to express their creativity in a very, very impressive way. And I'm fortunate enough, I suppose, to be able to meet every now and again global leaders in engineering, in software, in industry in general, and I would ask them every now and again, what is the most important skill that the young people of the future will have? What is the most important skill that will empower them to go on and lead fulfilling and rewarding careers? And without exception, they say one simple answer: it's creativity, it's flexibility, it's a desire and an ability to innovate over and over and over again. And in today's workplace, it's vital that people are creative, they're flexible, they can find practical but imaginative solutions to the many challenges that are presented to them. And technology subjects provide you with exactly that, a wide variety of career options, and I wish you well in whatever career path you choose. We need you We need high achievers like you to follow careers in technology-related areas. I want to take this opportunity to particularly acknowledge the very, very special role that your teachers and your parents have played in your success and indeed in your lives so far. Their assistance and their encouragement has been invaluable to you in your studies, and I know that each and every one of them are also very proud of your achievements. I want to thank the State Examinations Commission, because without the information that we give us, we simply couldn't have these awards. And I want to thank most of all Padraig Cawley, the chairperson, and all of his colleagues in the association, who quite rightly have found this very, very exciting way of honouring your talent and your achievements. Finally, can I say just one more thing to you? I want you to be exceptionally hopeful about the future of this wonderful country that we live in. With your talents, there is no doubt that you will play a major part in shaping the future of this country. And please don't be discouraged by the negativity that some are engaging in now and indeed will always engage in. Because Ireland, I believe, is an extraordinary place. Ireland is on the road to recovery. Employment in this country is now outstripping every other EU country. We have private sector jobs increasing by 1,300 per week. Ireland had the greatest employment growth in the whole of the EU last year. And for the first time since 2008, just this week, Ireland's unemployment rates fell below the EU average for the very, very first time in that long period of time. So, a wonderfully inspirational lady called Eleanor Roosevelt once said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Each and every one of you, believe in the beauty of your dreams, believe in yourselves, and just about anything is possible. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, Minister. Now, since you got those letters in the school there a number of months ago, we're moving on now to the job in hand. This is why you've come up here to GMIT Galway today. So I just have a small bit of housekeeping to do first. We'll be making the presentations of awards in the order of 4th, 3rd, 2nd and then 1st place in each of the 8 subject categories. We will start at junior certificate level and then we'll move on to leaving certificate level. 4th, 3rd and 2nd position will receive a beautiful certificate to mark this outstanding achievement. 1st place awardees will receive their certificate, but will also get a specially commissioned trophy. You can read all about this trophy and the design of this trophy in your programme on page 30. We have organised the services of Reg Gordon Photography, over here on my left, to take the official photographs here today. As the awardees come to the presentation area, a picture will be taken of the presentation, and this will be available on our website at a later stage. Our invited guests have stated that they are in no hurry away from the event today, and they will gladly pose for photographs with yourselves, your teachers and your family at the very end of the ceremony. So we would ask you to sit back and just enjoy the presentation. There will be plenty of time for photographs at the end. Awardees, as your name is called, you will make your way with your teacher to the presentation area, which is just over here. There's one slight little thing when you're coming back. You will not be going into the same row that you are seated in. You will be going back into the row in front of you. This will just aid the flow as we move around in a kind of a cyclic fashion. Again, I would ask you maybe if you have a handbag or you have cameras, if you just leave them on the desk in front of you before you come up, you'll be able to grab that and bring it with you then when you sit back down again. This again just to make sure that everything will flow properly. Not to worry, we have some able men here on my left and on my right to make sure that it works out as it's supposed to, hopefully. So we will begin. Technology, Junior Certificate Technology, Ordinary Level. And we'd ask the Minister and Padraig to get in position. Brendan is ready. So, Junior Certificate Technology, Ordinary Level. Oh, before I start, sorry again, you're listening to me again here. It's a Saturday, and we live very busy lives, and we have 56 people getting awards, and our teachers, and it's impossible to get everyone here today. So there is some people that for whatever reason cannot be here, we will acknowledge them and rightly acknowledge them, and we'll move on to the people who are here. So, Junior Cert Technology Ordinary Level. In fourth place, Aaron Caroline De La Salle Secondary School, Dundalk, County Louth, and the Principal, Patricia O'Leary, is here. So we'd ask you to come over and accept your award. In third place, Jack Skean, Dungarvan CBS, Dungarvan, County Waterford, and his teacher is Mr. Daniel Dorn. Unfortunately, Jack can't be here, but Daniel is here to accept his award. I apologise, just a correction. That was a joint second, so it wasn't third, it was a joint second, so my apologies. And again, the second place, Dean Power, Scullin and Weir in Escorty, County Wexford. And the teacher is Mr. Sean Keogh, and unfortunately they can't be here today. So in first place, Cathal Kieran Hughes, Dungarvan CBS, Dungarvan, County Waterford. And again, Cathal can't be here, but their teacher, Mr. Dorn, again is here. So we'd ask their teacher to come up again, please. Junior Certificate Technology Higher Level. In fourth place, Kate O'Donovan, Sacred Heart Secondary School, Clonakilty, and our teachers, Mr. John Woods. Obviously, that's not John. It's not written on my book. Apologies there. In third place, Caroline Cawley, Sacred Heart Secondary School, Clonakilty, County Cork. And Caroline is not here, but you might accept the award, will you? In second place, Darren McGrath, Good Counsel, New Ross, County Wexford. Their teachers, Mr. Tom McAvoy, and unfortunately they can't be here today. In first place, Conor Doyle, St. Mary's CBS in Escorty, County Wexford. Their teacher, Mr. Sean Keogh. Technical Graphics, Ordinary Level. In fourth place, Rebecca Mahan, Kilmihil Community College, Kilmihil, County Clare, and the teacher is Mr. Dan Duggan, and unfortunately they can't be here this morning. Joint second, David Carroll, Killashta Brennan, Killarney, County Kerry, and the teacher is Michael Clifford. Unfortunately, David can't be here, but I think is Michael here? No? No. Second place, Ben Costello, Killashta Larkin, Castledermot, Athy, County Kildare, with his teacher, Mr. Eugene Wall. And in first place, Conor Fitzpatrick, FCJ Secondary School, Bunclody, their teacher, Mr. Damien Cloney, and unfortunately they can't be here today. Moving on to Junior Certificate Technical Graphics Higher Level. In fourth place, Kevin McGonigal, Rathote Community College, Jamestown, County Meath, and his teacher is Mr. David Nelson. In third place, David Morgan, Ashbourne Community School, Ashbourne, County Meath, and their teacher, Mr. Kevin Deasy. In second place, Liam Cotter, Dundalk Grammar School, Dundalk, County Louth. His teacher was Mr. Billy Elvin, and unfortunately he can't be here today. And in first place, Avril Holton, St. Mary's Secondary School, Elan-Derry, County Offaly, and the teacher, Henry Gunning. Junior Certificate Materials Technology Wood, Ordinary Level. In fourth place, Padraig O'Donoghue, Public School, Cork Gwivna, Dengan and Coos, County Kerry, and his teachers, Mr. Joseph O'Criadon. In third place, Christina O'Neill, Mannix College, County Cork, and the teachers, Mr. Gerard Frawley. In second place, Mark White, Mary Immaculata Community College, Dunmanway, County Cork, and the teachers, Mr. Liam O'Donovan, but the principal is here, Dennis O'Sullivan, is with Mark. And in first place, Brendan Dial, Athy Community College, Athy, County Kildare, and the teacher is Mr. Kevin Dial. You need a moment, Reg. We'll yeah. I can sing Shleave them on if you want for a minute. You know? I've been told no here. Lovely. Junior certificate, Materials Technology Wood, higher level. In fourth place, Kevin Madden, Scullnamuir and Nina, County Tipperary, with his teacher, Mr. Niall Quigley. In third place, Paul McGoldrick, Coola Post Primary School, Coola, County Sligo, with his teacher, Mr. Padraig Murphy. In second place, Annie Duffy, Community School, Convent Road, Ballinrobe, County Mayo, with her teacher, Mr. Martin Gavin. And in first place, Owen Corcoran, Holy Rosary College, Mount Bellew, County Galway, with his teacher, Mr. Michael Geraghty. That concludes the Junior Certificate Awards. We now move on to our Leaving Certificate 2013 awardees. So we start with Leaving Certificate Applied Technology. In fourth place, Peter Whelan, Blackwater Community School, Tulla Road, Lismore, County Waterford. The teacher was Mr. David Cunningham. In third place, Stephen Burney, St Mary's CBS in Enniscorthy, County Wexford. The teacher was Mr. Brendan O'Sullivan, and unfortunately he can't be here today. In second place, Aaron Dempsey, St Mary's CBS in Enniscorthy, County Wexford. And again the teacher was Mr. Brendan O'Sullivan, and unfortunately they can't be here today. And in first place, Jake Whitehead, St Mary's CBS in Enniscorthy, County Wexford. And again the teacher was Mr. Brendan O'Sullivan, so he's doing something right down there. Now we move on to Leaving Certificate Applied Graphics and Construction. In fourth place, Stephen Coughlin, Christian Brothers, Mitchelstown, County Cork. The teacher is Mr. Andrew Ryan. In third place, Timothy Corcoran, Christian Brothers, Mitchelstown, County Cork, and Mr. Andrew Ryan again is the teacher. In second place, Sander van Knoen, Hubbleskull in Verskena, Kinmare, Killarney, County Kerry. The teacher is Mr. Noel Donnelly. In first place, Michelle Sheehan, apologies, Colashton and Craveen, Duntaneen, Fermoy, County Cork. The teachers, Mr. Paddy Crowley. Moving on now to Leaving Certificate Technology, ordinary level. In fourth place, Heidi Collins, Loreto Secondary School, Balbriggan, County Dublin. The teacher is Miss Enright, and unfortunately they can't be here today. In third place, Sean Tobin, Cabra Community College, Cabra West, Dublin 7, and the teacher is Mr. Bernard McCormack. Bernard will collect. Unfortunately, Sean can't be here. In second place, Zachary Kenny, St. Oliver's Community College, Drogheda, and the teacher is Mr. Patrick Kennedy. And unfortunately, they can't be here today. And in first place, Sarah McGrath, St. Anne's Convent School, Convent of Mercy, Tipperary, and the teacher is Mr. Rory Devitt, and unfortunately, they can't attend today. Leaving Certificate Technology, higher level. In fourth place, Alana Worm, Kalashtamura, Ennis, County Clare, and the teacher is Miss Neve Wherry. In third place, Andrew Kettle, Balbriggan Community College, Chapel Street, and the teacher is Mr. Emmett Sheridan. In second place, Kate Ennis, Community School, Clane Road, Selbridge, and the teacher is Mr. Owen Walsh. And unfortunately, they can't be here today. And in first place, Caroline Hayes, Sacred Heart Secondary School, Clonakilty, County Cork, and the teacher is Mr. John Woods, but the principal, Miss Anne-Marie Brosnan, is there with Caroline. Leaving Certificate, Design and Communications Graphics, ordinary level. In fourth place, Joy Liu, Balbriggan Community College, Pine Ridge, Chapel Street, and the teacher is Mr. David Conroy. In third place, Michael Tully, Kalashna and Craigan, Mount Bellew, County Galway. The teacher is Mr. Dermot Shaughnessy. Dermot, you can hang on there, yeah. In second place, Edward Healy, Colashton and Creggan, Mount Bellew, County Galway. And the teacher again is Mr. Dermot Shaughnessy. Dermot is going nowhere, he's staying there. In first place, Andrew Gavin, Colashton, Creggan, Mount Bellew, County Galway, and again the teacher, Mr. Dermot O'Shaughnessy. So big round of applause. Well done, Dermot. Well done, Andrew. Move on to Leaving Certificate, Design and Communications, Graphics, higher level. And in fourth place, Robert Flood, Sutton Park School, Sutton and Dublin 13. And the teachers, Mr. Peter Timmins. In third place, Oisin Parkinson Coombs, St. Clair's Comprehensive School, Manor Hamilton, County Leitrim, and the teachers, Mr. Jerry Gilmartin. In second place, Maria Bridges, Scullnamuir, New Ross, County Wexford, teachers Mr. John O'Sullivan, and unfortunately they can't be with us today. And in first place, Aidan Wall, Good Counsels College, New Ross, County Wexford, and the principal, Mr. Mark O'Brien, I think is the principal. We are moving on to Leaving Certificate Construction Studies Ordinary Level. And for this, we would like to ask Mr. Michael Hannon to make the presentation, but we'd like Mr. Cannon to remain at the presentation party as well. So, Michael, you would make these presentations for construction studies, please. So, in fourth place, Mr. Gerard McNamara, Salesian College, Secondary College, Pallaskenry, County Limerick, and the teachers, Mr. Brian McGreal. Unfortunately, they can't be with us today. In third place, Kevin O'Donoghue, Colashta Povell Bantry, County Cork, and the teacher is Mr. Michael Crowley. In second place, Conor Sheridan, Art Scoil Reach, Oscar Lagrefa, Dublin 9, and the teachers, Mr. Martin Cleary. And in first place, Aidan Fahy, Community School, Tulla, County Carlow. The teacher is Mr. Gregory O'Shea. And now we move on to Leaving Certificate Construction Studies, higher level. In fourth place, Kyle O'Callaghan, Abbey Vocational School, Donegal Town, County Donegal, and the teachers, Mr. Seamus Maguire. And unfortunately, they can't be with us today. In third place, David Carleton, Scullmurra, Clucker and Atrocra, Strokestown, County Roscommon, and the teacher is Mr. John Crompton. In second place, James Tobin, Scoil na Muirthra Christy Turles, County Tipperary, and the teachers, Mr. Tim Shanahan. And last, by no means least, Donna McCarthy in first place, Construction Studies Higher Level, coach for Community College, coach for County Cork, and the teachers, Mr. Aidan Keane. Now that ends the awards to our awardees, so congratulations to everybody. And I'd now like to call on Mr. Padraig Cawley to come and close the meeting. We're going to make two presentations here. One to Minister Cannon and one to Mr. Michael Hannon, just as a token of our appreciation for attending today. Okay, Padraig, you're up here.
Okay, well, that was really a lovely experience there, and it's lovely to see everybody here together on such a happy occasion. I know when you go back to your schools, there'll be a great sense of pride, great sense of achievement and so on, and we will be sending the photographs to the papers which you have nominated and back to your schools. So make sure that you put it in your local papers and so on, and be proud of your achievement, and don't be afraid to advertise it locally. It's a really, really good thing that you have achieved. Just to bring things to a close, I really appreciate all those people that have made effort to travel short distances and long distances, but regardless have made that effort to be here today. Teachers, parents, family members, and of course students themselves. I'd like to thank the Minister again for taking the effort to making his plans to adjust everything to be here on this particular day. And again, Michael Hannon for making the facility available. So just to bring things to a close, again, I just want to wish you all the very best for the future. We may see some of you back here again. There are some faces that they turn up regularly at these events. So there's obviously a massive teaching and learning at a great standard taking place in our schools. And just to wish you a safe journey home. And I hope you really enjoyed the day. Thank you very much. And just those that want to have some photographs taken there with the Minister and Michael Hannon, you can just form an orderly queue there. Nobody's in any rush away, so thank you very much.